from Bigfoot RC. Hope everyone's doing good. Today I got the SCX24 C10. So I've had this one for a while. I was just going to go over one of the mods I was adding to it. It's the hot racing, actually looks like shocks. So I'll get to that. I'm going to see what the performance is like with it. You know, see if it's worth it, guys. It's just a cheap upgrade, not that expensive. Hot racing usually makes good stuff, so yeah, just get right to it. Also, all right, guys. So I don't know if you've seen this, but these are for the any SCX24 model. I got them on a good price, so I wanted to try them out. They look kind of cool, and maybe they'll do better than the stock. So good to go. These are from Hot Racing, black internal spring, air shocks, and then they got what is it, the stiffer springs, and they got the screws to mount on them. So all right, let's give it a go. So one thing I did notice, guys, is if you can see, it's got some it's like some rubber in between here, so it's really nice and smooth, probably tighter movement. Also, from the comparison between the shocks, this one is definitely noticeably stiffer and a lot stronger, obviously, because of the center shaft of the shock piston there. So just some notes while I'm assembling this. So right off the bat, guys, I can definitely feel a huge difference in the suspension. It definitely feels more stiff, a lot more push back, a lot less springy from the stock suspension. So it does seem like it gets stuck towards the bottom. So I might need to oil these a little bit. See the little. So. Alright, guys, we'll just continue on here, the other side. As you guys can see, I do have the brass weights in the wheels, and I do have the brass diff covers, front and rear. So, got those on Amazon, they're a pretty good deal. I'll throw a link in there for you guys to see what I got. These turned out really well on mine, really helped the crawling out a lot, so pretty good deal too. So alright, guys, before we install this other side, let's take a look inside these guys. I'm kind of curious. Oh, it looks like they're just like a little, there's a spring in here inside this, and then this guy just slides up and down on there. So maybe if you put some lubrication on here on this shaft, it should be a little smoother, because to me it seems to catch a little bit. Alright, guys, I'm not sure if this means anything, but you got the smaller portion of these shocks on this side, and it looks like a little bit more flat side on a larger flat surface on that side. So I'm guessing that's the contact surface. So I didn't really pay attention to that. Not sure if that's gonna matter that much since it's not moving on there. So just something to note, guys. So alright, guys, so very obviously this thing is way stiffer. So I think these right here, guys, I believe these are the softer springs. So if you want to soften them up, I'm pretty sure these are going to be it. So you may want to do that. Compared to the stock ones, man, these are way softer than these. So I'm kind of curious how this is going to do, though. I don't know if this is going to be kind of, you know, a worse for it. Maybe it'll be better. I have no idea. So I guess we could see. I would imagine stiffer would be worse, so it would kind of stick, but I could be wrong. I'll tell you one thing, guys, this looks good. And as you can tell, I took off the bumper just for clearance when I'm trying to climb stuff. So, I mean, this thing looks great, guys. Let's close the hood here. It looks pretty good. Boy, it looks, I kind of like the look of it, actually. So I didn't know if I was going to like this or not, but we can see how it goes. Kind of curious how it's going to crawl, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to test this, guys, and then I might tweak it a little bit, and then I'll show you each kind of test runs comparison versus kind of this, and like I guess if we change up to the soft ones, I might put some lubrication on here. So, but man, from what I can see, this thing looks really cool with these. So I kind of like it, actually. I was kind of curious because, as you can see, the springs, you can't see the springs, so it doesn't look strutish, or like at least you can see this coil spring in the back, but it kind of looks good though. Kind of like it. So, all right, guys, let's cut off to the performance and the actual test trials now. So. Hey guys, so back from the giving you a little test drive out in the park right there on the rocks. Just my quick opinion. It's stiffer than the stock setup, so it overall is pretty well. If you want to stick a stiffer setup, it's going to be a little bit less absorbent over the bumps, so a little less movement. But definitely a lot more consistent. So I know the other shocks were a lot smaller. So yeah, so overall I like the look of them a lot. They look really cool. I don't know, it's kind of odd for me at the same time though, because I'm so used to seeing like a coil spring. So I guess like seeing just the shock is kind of odd, but maybe it's not as big a deal as I think it is. So yeah guys, overall I liked it, and it's a cheap, easy mod, so if you want to try it out, go ahead. If you don't like it, then that's fine, but I'm probably just going to leave it like this, to be honest with you. So and I guess if not, it's pretty easy to switch on over. So alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope everyone's doing good out there. Subscribe, like, comment, just give me all the love you can. Trying to build this channel up, and then if I get big enough, I'll start doing giveaways. So like each project I do, I'll just give it away after I'm done working on it or showing you guys or modding it. So, alright guys, I'm gonna have a video shortly coming up for see the Gladiator. This one also has brass diff covers and brass wheel weights. So what I'm gonna do with this guy actually is I got the Endura aluminum link kit on here. So I'm gonna try that. It's a high clearance one, and then possibly I don't know if I'll do it right away, but probably bigger tires. So that's that guy. So yeah, alright guys, see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.